Seer.
Seer? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, I don't really know how strong she is. Seer is
she's the lady that trained Cal.
the trained Cal. Okay, yeah. Trying to find her face so I can kind of remember. Well, I know what she looks like. Okay. You're gonna have to help me with this one because I don't know anything about the game.
If we go off of what I remember, she's weaker than the Grand Inquisitor because she couldn't beat him in a 1v1.
Okay.
Talking about this version of her. We talk about like the end of the new game version of her. She'd
Yes.
probably go above Grand Inquisitor. Not much above, but she'd probably go above. I think this version of Seer, if I had to go completely just kind of just based off of, because she's like given up on lightsaber combat for a while, because she trained one of the sisters. Um, she's talked about as being one of the most powerful. She brought Vader to his knees. It's bullshit. Um,
No.
she's definitely strong, but she didn't get that close to defeating Vader's because Vader was taking it easy on her.
Yeah.
Obviously clowning around. He was like blocking her lightsaber strikes, and then she'd be like, "Oh yeah, we're clashing lightsabers," and he just pulls his lightsaber away and goes, "No, actually, I blocked it with the Force. I just made it look like I was clashing lightsabers with you." And then he pushes her away, and he keeps fighting. He's literally just fucking around with her the entire time. But then he
Okay.
catches him off guard and kind of like throws him into a pit of fire, and he gets kind of injured from that. And then he's like, "Oh shit, okay, now this isn't good because I was goofing around so much. He actually kind of hurt me." He still ends up killing her, obviously. Um, and the version that we're talking about in this picture
Spoilers.
is less than her.
Mm.
Sorry, yeah,
Yeah.
forgot you actually plan on playing the game. Uh, anyway, shit, should have said that.
Good.
I'd be this version of her obviously is a lot weaker than that version, so she's nowhere close to GOAT. She's nowhere close to a legendary. She can't beat anybody in the amazing. She'd probably be in the amazing at that version of her, but here she has to be above Cal, but she has to be below amazing. So she's somewhere in great. Um,
Cutter. Mm,
what
or
was Ezra's
above
biggest
Ezra.
accomplishment?
Well,
What was his biggest accomplishment? Like, what did he do that was like the most like impressive thing? I guess
power wise or full scale wise? Like,
that version picture. What was the most power? Like, what was the biggest thing he's done? That was like, the most difficult thing.
what's a big spoiler?
Brother, just say it.
Okay, so, hyperspace? Do you understand what that came from in the Star Wars universe?
Not 100% no.
Okay, so basically, there's like giant space whales, and they use their tentacles and the force to use hyperspeed. And based off of that, they developed the technology to do hyperspeed. Well,
Okay.
Thrawn was posing such a huge threat against the rebellion. Like, he was about to wipe them the fuck out. He brought, like, a huge armada of star fucking, like, the big ass star destroyers, and, like, had the entire rebellion cornered. And Ezra used the Force to connect to those space whales and pretty much had them just go around his entire fleet and then just fucking hyperspace to fucking nowhere. Disappeared. Took out like a good 50% of the Empire's like troops at that point.
Okay, I
And
guess what I
drove
was
them
kind of
away.
getting at was what's the most impressive thing he could do in a fight?
Okay. That's what I was asking like power wise, and I thought that's what you okay.
I thought you kind of understood I meant like in a fight.
Well, he has been able to hold off Inquisitors on his own.
Hold off, or could he defeat them?
He could defeat them one on one. He could defeat
Okay,
them.
what's the strongest one he was able to like
I don't
defeat?
remember their ranking or whatever it was or their name. Um, how can I say this? He doesn't really kill anyone because it's kind of like against the plot. Mm, So he's kind of hard because he does fight Inquisitors, but he never kills them. But he also did uh, like he can hold off two against just him, two Inquisitors against him. I'm pretty sure he's done that before. The biggest thing, like, that's really all I can tell you, I guess. Besides him using the Force to mind control a stormtrooper and a walker to turn and shoot at other walkers and stormtroopers.
I'm trying to look up which one he's defeated. Like, I'm
What's
trying to look for the rank. Like, what's the strongest ranked sister he's ever beat?
Yeah.
Okay, because I know Seer threw fisticuffs with second sister.
Second sister.
Didn't win without help, but she did fight her. Sorry, I forgot the second sister's a girl. Because she trained the second sister.
Yeah.
So I would say she's probably strong enough to defeat the fifth or fourth rank. I don't think she probably could have beat Reva, the third.
I guess I'm okay with her being above
It
Ezra.
could. Do you think
Well,
Ezra could have beat like the? Do you think he could have beat Reva, the girl that Vader fights at the end of Kenobi?
um, yes.
You do think Ezra could have defeated
Yeah.
her?
Yeah.
Okay, then Seer has to go right below Ezra then,
Okay. That works.
because I don't think she could have defeated her.
Okay.
Again, if we talk about like after she started training and she tried to rebuild the Jedi Temple, like that version of her, yes, I think she probably could have defeated Trilla. She might have been able to defeat the Grand Inquisitor, maybe. Kind of depends. It's kind of hard to scale that. But this version of her, nah. This
Okay.
version of her is like, think of like Kenobi after he gave up after Episode 3, like in the
Mm-hmm.
Kenobi series,
Mm-hmm.
where she kind of forgot how the Force kind of works, stopped using a lightsaber, was kind of like untrained again.
Yeah.
Yeah, she quickly got it all back like Kenobi did, but they were like very, very like all up in their emotions, not really knowing how to control themselves.
Yeah.
That's this version of Seer.
Okay.
So I'd say yeah, this version of Seer is probably weaker than a very, very trained Ezra.
Yeah, I agree with that. Okay.
But she still has to go above Cal because she still stomps Cal.
Okay. Damn. Well, that version of Cal at least, I guess.
Because this version of Cal again was 12 when he stopped training.
Yeah.
And his whole crew was killed. But
Um.
next Jedi is actually the second sister, Trilla.
Well, I don't even know what she looks like. I don't think.
Okay, for me, she's right before oh my fucking god, what's his name? The Mon Calamari guy.
Admiral
Uh
Akbar.
Admiral Akbar, fuck. I remember his race before I remembered his name. Do you see right before him? See that girl? Describe her to me so I can kind of see that's what I'm talking about.
I didn't even know Admiral Akbar was on this list. Is he far down the list?
He's like medium-ish, yeah. He's right so if you see do you see Aunt May?
No. I'm looking.
Okay, fucking Christ.
Oh, okay, yeah, I don't know about. Oh, okay.
Can you
Uh,
see her? She has
yeah,
like the black hair kind of on one
yeah,
side. She looks like she's worried or something like that in the picture.
yeah. She's got like a red shade on the left side of her face.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, she's about to get capped by Vader.
yeah. Okay, yeah. So this is the one from the video game, right? Fallen Order.
Yeah, this is the second sister.
Okay.
Trilla Suduri, I think was her name.
So
Suduri.
you said that she's stronger than.
He was trained by Jedi Master Seer.
Yeah, so she's probably stronger than
Oh yeah,
Seer.
that's another thing you want to think about. Seer is a Jedi Master technically.
Okay.
That was her rank. She was ranked as a Jedi Master before the Republic fell.
I'm gonna say she's stronger than Seer. I'm less strong than Ezra, because you already asked me who I think would win. So. Oh no, you were asking me the other.
No, I was
Oh
asking about Seer. Yeah.
yeah.
So the second sister, she's more well known for her like knowledge. She's very, very smart.
Ezra's
Um,
incredibly smart as well.
I'm trying to read up a little bit about her because we didn't learn a lot from her.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look it up. Let me look up a little bit better. The second sister. Master.
Which is the Dwight. Huh? Dude, that fell. What did you do?
How strong was the second sister? Give me 1 minute. Sorry, dude. I've been doing a lot of reading on this because I don't really know. She's never really shown to do much in the game. She fights like those two, of course, and kicks their asses. And then she kind of gets turned towards the light side a little bit.
Yeah.
And then Vader goes like, "Ah, I knew you didn't have what's in you to be true Sith." And then she like cuts her in half, basically.
I'm gonna say Ezra's gonna be stronger just because if Ezra and Cal Kestis were to fight this Cal Kestis, that Ezra would win very easily, I think. So I think that Seer, whatever her name is, considering that she's fought Cal several times, even if she was just toying with him, wasn't able to actually gain the upper hand because at the end of the day, she was tasked with killing him. I would say that Ezra's stronger than her for that.
Wait, hold on. I think you're getting these names mixed up. Seer never tried to kill Cal. She saved him.
Don't you fight her in the game? Like a couple times?
For training, kind of, yeah.
No.
Like when they very, like, are you talking about like when they very first? I don't understand what you're talking about.
Yeah, like in the first game, isn't she like hunting him down?
Seer? No.
Not
Seer's the one
Seer,
who
not
trains.
Seer, the fucking.
Well, you kept saying
I'm
Seer.
sorry, I
That's why I
don't know
asked you
their
if you're getting these
names
names
very
mixed
well.
up.
I'm sorry. The bitch who Vader chopped down.
Okay, you're talking about Trilla, the second sister.
Trilla, yeah. Considering the fact that she could never actually kill Cal, I
But
think
she
she would.
never fought him.
Well, yeah,
She sent everybody else after them. It wasn't until the very end of the game where she confronts them and she beats them, and then she has a change of heart, and then that's when Vader shows up
oh, okay.
to finish the job.
Well, then I guess she's stronger than Ezra. We can go with that. That'll work for me. Um,
She's killed Jedi Masters in the past because I'm looking up some of the stuff where she's killed people on um, other planets and stuff.
then yeah, stronger than Ezra. I don't think Ezra could kill a Jedi Master. Like Seer's kind of a Jedi Master, but very like unpracticed. I think he's in a good
Again, the only thing
spot.
that sucks is everything we have is small clips from the games and then comics, which I think are not canon.
Oh damn. Put her above
She
Ezra.
fights very much similar to like a weird mix of Seer and Dooku. It's kind of weird to say that, but
Hmm.
she fights like imagine Reva, but actually like calm, not a complete fucking idiot, super smart and strong. But she does have a similar kind of like thin build, thin and lanky build that
I
does.
say
I think if I had to give her a rank, she's probably like a low tier Jedi Master.
I'd
She
say
was
put her
trained by
under
a Jedi
Qui-Gon.
Master. She was trained by Vader, and then it's said also that she tried to gain a lot of respect from Sidious by the way she would torture and then kill people that she was attacking. She never killed them outright. She always had to torture them first because it gained her respect of Sidious.
Mm.
So again, she has to go below the Grand Inquisitor because that's why she's
Well,
rank
yeah.
2, not rank 1. So where I'm placing her is probably in front of Maul, but behind Savage.
No,
That's where I want to originally place her.
I want to put her behind Qui-Gon. I don't think she beats Qui-Gon.
Mm.
I'm not moving her. Not from that spot. No higher than that.
It's hard to say. I wish we had more fucking information on her.
Yeah. That's that's where I'm leaving her. So uh the next one would either be Bane or Darth Nihilus. Nihilus. I don't know how to say that name.
I don't really remember that much about these characters. I know.
I know
I
Bane is
I
overpowered as fuck because he's got so many like different Sith
I want to
artifacts.
remember Nihil or Nihilus, whatever the fuck you say his name. Doesn't he have some type of super ass broken force ability where he could like kill
Eat
people with his
planets.
mind?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, eat planets or some shit like that.
Yeah. Like
These
a
legends
lot of
dudes
them.
are so hard to fucking try
Yeah.
and power scale. I've always been under the
That's
belief that Revan was the strongest, and then it goes like Nihilus and then Bane. But I really do not remember much about
I'd be
these
okay
guys.
skipping them, and so we could do some more research and do a different tier list on them. But also, I think they need a tier list of just legends because it'll be really hard to compare them to all these guys we have up here.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, the next canon guy, I'll do two more people with you. Would
the guy
be
with the green lightsaber.
you don't know this guy's name?
I forgot his name. I remember him
It's
because didn't he have that relationship with Ventress?
yeah, it's
Oh yeah, you don't remember this guy's name? And
shut up,
Receipts.
shut up, shut up. Oh fuck, what's his name? Obi-Wan hates him. Like annoys him. Um, Quinlan Voss. Now he's pretty. He's pretty. In the book, Dark Disciple, man turns evil and turns into like Count Dooku's personal tank. Like legit goes on battlefields and just wipes people out, which is canon. Including Jedi like Padawans. I don't know about Jedi Masters, but
Well,
Padawans
didn't
to
he
Knights,
train Aayla Secura?
no. Oh, if that's true, it's not something I know, possibly, but
Okay, well, how about this? I just googled it. On one such mission on the criminal underworld planets, he has met Aayla Secura and thereafter accepted her as a Padawan.
hmm, okay, well, that's interesting.
I instantly googled him. That's literally the first couple of things that pops up, and it says that's in the canon category of information.
He's fought Maul. I'm pretty sure. No, he didn't fight Maul. Who did he fight? Fight someone. I want to
Hmm.
put him above Darth Maul, Phantom Menace. Well, I could see him beating Savage 1-on-1, honestly. Because he's very, like, he keeps a calm head. Like, he's like Obi-Wan times two when it comes to, like, being a smartass during his fights, but just being, like, kind of collected and just, like, not overwhelmed, not easily scared. I think he'd have a hard time with the Inquisitor. I don't think he can go above Inquisitor. Now, if we're talking about dark side, this guy could probably kill, like, ooh, Keanu Mundy's pushing it. He could go above Kanan Jarrus,
Well,
I
didn't
think.
he kill the Night Sister? Some parts of the Night Sister clan or something?
I don't think so.
Oh, I saw that somewhere here. Let me read it. Hold on. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's the footnotes for this? Okay, is this canon or is this Legends? I can't tell. Well, in the Star Wars Build the Millennium Falcon magazine, which was published in 2014 to 2016, it's not telling me if this is canon or Legends. It said he had a part in killing. Hold on. Night Sister Zalim.
Well, okay. For one, Night Sisters aren't really that strong against it. Like one on one, they're not that strong against a Jedi or anyone with a lightsaber because they can't block lightsaber attacks or anything. They can dodge them and they're fast and they have their magic, but that also only says that he had a
Well,
part in
it's a
killing her, and we
yeah. It says at some point Voss killed Night Sister clan mother Zalim.
had a part in, or did it?
At some point, Voss killed the Night Sister clan mother Zalim. That's the exact title.
Mm. I still place him where he is, above Savage, but having a hard time with the Grand Inquisitor. Because, yeah, Savage could probably kill some of them. He might have a harder time. I think that's a good spot for Quinlan. Are you good with that, or
Evidently, I'm just reading some more
oh,
shit about him. Evidently, he was also on Tatooine with Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan at some point.
yeah, he's in the
Oh,
Phantom
when they were,
Menace.
yeah, I just realized that he's
Yeah.
actually in the Phantom Menace. Interesting.
Um, next after him would be might be the last one because I don't see a lot of lightsabers on here.
Everyone after that's Legends,
Oh,
like
nice.
Satil Sean, some other people, Darth Bane. I think
Oh,
after his
Reva.
injuries, Reva's here. Where the oh, there she is, on the ground
Yeah.
with a fucking lightsaber hole through her chest.
Seriously, why did they do that? Like, why did they do it like that? That was fucked up.
Also, there's Star Killer.
He's not
I don't
canon.
know. He's not canon, but I know. I know we don't have to
If
do him
we
now.
can't, if we can't compare legends to
Oh, we have
these
Shak
guys,
T.
we
Hold
can.
on, no, no, we forgot Shak T.
Shakti.
Yeah, she's
Okay,
right
what happened to
below Bane.
Shakti? Oh fuck. Yeah. Okay, okay. Shakti's kind of a hard one because
She got capped by Anakin. Just saying.
that got changed recently. According
I
to
remember something about that, but I don't remember exactly what happened.
I,
Because
I
there's so many different versions of her death. Because there's like
yeah,
there's the telegram screen that got like rewritten. There's Star Killer that killed her, which was obviously Legends.
yeah.
And then there's another version of how she died. I can't remember.
Anakin killing. Oh, General Grievous killing her.
Oh, General Grievous killing her. Yeah.
Now, I think something happened with it was one of the new books, and I don't remember which one it was. No, it wasn't one of the books or the sequels. I think it has something to do with the script for the three new Star Wars movies that are coming out for Rey in the sequel trilogy. It has something to do with no, it was a comic book. What was it? Someone's venturing into like a cave and they open up the doors and shit, and it's Ayla Secura and Shock T with their lightsabers drawn trying to defend the place. And it's stated that they're not like Force Ghost. And this is very, very new, so I don't think the next issue is out. I think it left off on that cliffhanger. So kind of hard to go by. But Shock T is one thing that bring back from the dead because literally that kind of fucks with Star Wars: The Clone Wars, which is canon, which makes a lot of things canon, like Rebels canon and Kenobi canon and Ahsoka canon. Like it makes a lot of things canon. So to take away her death that was confirmed in the Clone Wars of her being killed by Anakin is rough. And then also, Ayla Secura died in the fucking movies. They blasted her ass 10 minutes after she hit the ground. So I don't know how accurate that is, but that's the latest news I have about it that I know about. But I'm going to take into consideration she got capped by Anakin because that's what I believe. Saying so, he did it by surprise. And she was a decently strong Jedi. She
I
definitely
mean, she
seemed like very
was she
strong.
on the council, right?
I think
Wasn't she on
so.
the council?
Yeah,
No.
she was. Yeah, she was.
Oh, she was. I
Yeah.
couldn't tell if you're saying yes or no to that.
I would kind of want to place her between Plo Koon and Kiari Mundi.
I definitely think she was up there in skill.
Yeah.
I know it's Legends, but she technically was a Jedi survivor for a long time until
Yeah.
Starkiller killed her. Again, I know it's a Legends thing to say, but it's something to kind of think and
Kind of keep into
consider.
consideration.
Yeah, she's definitely I think one of the like more like less talked about and stronger ones. She definitely I think needs to go in the amazing category.
Yeah.
If they were giving her the death where she dies to Grievous, even if it was an unknown thing, definitely think she has to go behind Grievous, no matter what. Just kind of based off the fact if she's going to die to somebody, even if it is something like that, and it wasn't canon, but they were still thinking about drawing it up. That tells me she isn't stronger than him.
Uh,
So I would say, oh man, before or after Plo? I don't know. Just give my boy Plo some fucking high fives. I'll say behind, right behind Plo.
okay, that's where I placed her, so I'm good with that. Okay, I'm good to end that off there.